What's up, guys, and welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. I'm your host, Cam. I know it has been a minute, and this review is way past due. Today I'm going over 13th Floor Fragrance Company. It is by the creative director of Stephen T. Shippy. If you guys don't know who he is, he's also known as Prozak the rapper. He's a director. He's also an actor. He's also a paranormal expert. And recently, if you guys are into horror flicks, like I used to be big time, Scream was one of my favorite franchises. We had a recent installation to that franchise that brought back a lot of the original cast with a new cast with a big plot twist. But what is much more haunting than that is actually a true story that is connected to it. And Stephen actually connected with the other side, if you will, to talk to a demonically possessed psychopath. So being that Stephen is really into the paranormal, these fragrances that he has come out are very much in line with that type of atmosphere. I've got to say that these fragrances are a bit haunting. The fragrance I'm going to start off with is Superstition no 13. Now, as some of you know, like if you go up an elevator, it goes from 12 to 14 because so many people are superstitious about the number 13. As for me, I'm not bothered by superstition. That's why I released my fragrances out on Friday the 13th.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
As for the opening of Superstition no 13, two of the opening notes are known for cleansing the air. One is frankincense, which many of you know is used in the Bible, the Quran, and then we have sage, which is also known through the Wiccan and Satanic community. I recently found out that sage is actually used not so much as to cleanse the air, but to invite or make the right environment for spirits to come in. But other than cleansing the air, you also get some citrus, some sandalwood, a hint of incense that gives it just a tad of smokiness. It's a little bit earthy, it's spicy, it also has a nice sweetness about it. And then it's met with some dark florals with a very prominent lavender note. You also have some cardamom and some vanilla and amber. This fragrance is not like a monster projector, but it does have monster longevity. Now you can pick up a 50 ml of Superstition no 13 for $100. Now moving on to the second release is called Spellbinder. Now when it comes to Spellbinder, it's very unique. It has a bit of a sweetness, a bit of a tartness, a little bit of earthiness, smokiness, sweetness, spiciness. And some of those opening notes, right off the cuff, you're gonna get some vanilla, some tonka bean, some cranberry, and some rhubarb. You also have a mixture of cedar and sandalwood. This one also has some incense, some sweet tobacco, some spice, some violet, and some leather. Now, one thing I found about both of these fragrances, they are very enjoyable. They are very unique. They do have a bit of a darkness about them. Both of these fragrances, even though they have citrus and florals in them, I find that both of these fragrances are going to be a little bit more suited for evening wear, fall, winter especially. Now, if you had maybe a cool spring evening, you could probably pull either of these off. Both of these do have a bit of an alluring aspect, and they are very well blended. I find that both of them have great longevity. They are very unique. They're not like your average run-of-the-mill anything. It is made with high-quality ingredients. They're also a collaboration with a well-known other indie house. I will put more information about that down in the description. I would definitely have to say that these fragrances are very well blended. They're unique. They're as unique as the creative director of this brand, who has basically covered just about every side of the spectrum, from rapper to fragrance brand owner to paranormal expert to director to filmmaker, etc., etc., etc. Obviously, when you get into eccentric people, you are going to get eccentric products, and these definitely fall into that category. I know it's been quite some time since there's been an upload, so I want to thank you for still supporting, still tuning in, for supporting CFR and supporting Coastal Carolina Parfums. Until next time, I'll see you guys on CFR.